That first step of his, as if he wants to make you believe he's going to the basket and just gives him the separation.
Another turnover. LeBron Love, throw it down, Jake!
Well, I talked about transition.
Ahead it goes for Jackson Hayes! Slam dunk! He's having his own personal contest. I'll tell you that. Wolf on the outside. And guess what?
Gabe, 2 plays in a row, fronting the center.
LeBron. Oh, he throws it up. Who else? The dunk master!
Catch a break there. Great job defensively for Brooklyn. You don't want to leave Reaves that wide open.
Great foul. Has it knocked away. Reaves looking for James. Oh!
Off of another turnover, and Austin Reaves, welcome back, brings the house down on that one with the off the backboard alley-oop to King James. What a play, what a possession. And for the
Lakers still shooting a sterling 79% from the floor. James the steal. James racing ahead.
How LeBron James plays. A rip and a roar. He is coming at you and has been doing so this whole first half.
Not good right now. They are not good. Here is Doncic. Lakers taking full advantage. Crazy thing was, oh, what a pass! No, look away to Ayton to score.
Whoa! This is really...
For Brooklyn knows you can't be awed by that. That was a big reason for the timeout.
Here comes James again with the full-bodied Barolo.
And this is like, they taste blood. And once again, LeBron James with a jam.
You love to play basketball, so it's probably been a tough couple of weeks for you just getting back from the injury. How did you progress over time? How did you feel tonight?
Felt good. It's good to be back out here. I've been pretty bored for a month now, so it's good to be back.
Hot player. Jake says hi on the way out. What has it been like, though, for you? Just the level of frustration versus just kind of trying to stay controlled and knowing that you were going to be back soon enough?
Just trying to do the right things every day. Even, it's frustrating. Trust in the process of, what you're doing, because, one day you might feel good and the next you might not. And, wish I was back a little sooner, but, like I said, it's good to be back. It's just miserable when I'm not playing. I'm pretty bored.
All right, you guys kind of put this one away in the first half, had to run out the string in the second. What was working early in this one? I
just thought we played good basketball. We were obviously defending at a high level. I think they had 40 points in the first half. If we could continue to do that on a nightly basis, our offense is going to give us opportunity to win a lot of games.
All right, so it's been a long road trip. You finally get to fly home tonight, get to land really, and then a bunch of home games in a row. What can that do for you guys as you try to build some momentum into the All-Star break?
It'll be great. It'll be good. Give back and sleep in our own beds, play in front of our own crowd. We got 4-2 on this trip.
Yes, if you don't count the first two, so 5-3.
Yeah. That's a good trip. We had some really good wins. We got a tough couple losses, but it's all learning experiences. We're getting back healthy, and like I said, it'll be good to play in front of our crowd and get back home.
Did you miss your friend Luka just a little bit?
No, not at all.
All right, Billy.
Finished the season-long 8-game road trip with a blowout victory in Brooklyn over the Nets. They pick up their 30th win. In the first quarter, the Lakers kind of set the tone, guys. They raced out to a 22-point lead. They shot 83% from the field. They scored 45 points. It was a lot of fun for everybody. 14 fast break punts. They had dunks. Bench was getting involved. 9 different guys scoring in that first quarter, James, and they never looked back.
Yeah, statistically they started the game well, but the one thing that's going to feel really good now is to get home and get in your own bed later on tonight. It's
a long road trip.
It's a long road trip, Gator, and it's going to feel good. But they did what they needed to do. Obviously, they would have liked to pick up a couple more wins on this road trip. But to be able to finish with a win and getting Austin Reaves back on the floor just gives you another dimension of, healthiness for the team, confidence to know he's coming back. So when you get back home, you got a lot of games at home. You got Austin Reaves back. You try to turn this around and finish this half of the season on a strong note.
And Danny, at the end of an 8-game road trip, you could be tired, you could be thinking about getting home. You got to be impressed with the way they came out. And these kind of games are fun when you're on the squad. We had 12 different guys scoring.
Absolutely. I mean, I thought they would have more guys in double figures, but they came out high. It was a lot of fun for them. You know, they got a chance to get everybody in dunks and assists and threes. It was just a fun game all around. They shot pretty well to start. They finished with 23% from three, but 67% from the free throw line was one of the things I'm looking at, like, probably could have done better at. But to win this game handily and not playing your best basketball in the second half or whatever, and at the end of a road trip, I said I'll take 5 and 3. I know it would have been nice to be 6 and 2.
Yep, we'll talk about that in a minute.
But yeah, 5 and 3 is a good, and to finish off the road trip that way, you got it's good to go home.
Just to reiterate what I asked you at halftime, but how did you feel like Austin looked physically? How was he moving, and how, as you try to figure out these lineups now, how did some of that experimentation go tonight as you saw him with different groups?
Yeah, I thought he moved great and looked like Austin. You know, he had 3 or 4 really good looks in the first half that didn't go down, but did a nice job of attacking the basket, getting to the free throw line. You know, it says he had 1 assist. Does it say 1 assist? Yeah. I didn't realize throwing the ball off the backboard to a teammate is not considered assist anymore, but you know, I think that you know, is emblematic of, you know, just he's just wants to play, and he wants to, you know, be a good teammate, and certainly give LeBron a highlight and give the fans a highlight. But he played great. In terms of just the lineups, yeah, you know, just wanted to try to keep everybody's rotation essentially the same, you know, while eating away at 20 minutes essentially. And then, you know, with the way the game was going, you know, felt just like, let's get his minutes, you know, make sure he gets his 20 minutes. So that's why we started him. That was the plan before the game, but, you know, felt like that was the right thing to do in that situation.
With him back, you have, I think, these 4 games at home now before the All-Star break. Do you, and just after being on the road forever, do you look forward to that stretch to sort of see where you can get before the All-Star break?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't been a great home team this year, and we've got an opportunity over the next few weeks, even post All-Star break, to be at home and play in front of our fans. And after, you know, I think a really tough stretch, and every team has had this because of the cup and just the disruption in the schedule because of that. You know, it's you're front loaded or you're back loaded, and you know, this has been a lot of travel and a lot of back and forth. We had 2 1-game back-to-backs right before this long trip, where, you know, one of those each time was on the road. So, you know, we've weathered it, and we've got to, you know, keep our foot on the gas going into All-Star break.
Just JJ, bigger picture, you guys did go 5 and 3 on this trip, going back to the Denver game. Just what can that do for you guys moving forward, and overall group also getting healthier, of course?
Yeah, I mean, you want to build momentum, and this was about the time last year when we started building momentum. And I think, you know, getting healthy and having our guys available in this last stretch will be huge for us.
Understanding it wasn't the plan going into tonight, but with Austin starting the second half, does that signal that the group decided that there will be the starting lineup you hope to have when Austin's no longer on a minutes restriction?
What did you think of Austin, having him back on the court?
I mean, for as long as he's been out, obviously, number one thing is rhythm, and then, you know, your fatigue, how fast you get fatigued. So it's just a boost, you know, for all of us, especially at the end of a road trip, to get a guy like that back. Obviously, his rhythm is a little off, but shit, he still made an impact, and just, you know, happy to have him back.
Some similarities to the game in Washington. You guys are just getting up and down and kind of scoring with ease. A lot of sprinting from you, certainly getting up and down in transition. What is the importance of that, and just kind of keep that foot on the pedal even if the other team isn't playing well?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all NBA teams, and we have to figure out a way how we can execute. And, you know, we wanted to finish the trip off on the right way. You know, it's an 8-game road trip. Went 5 and 3. You know, had some games that we felt like we could have won. We could have had a better record. But at the end of the day, you play the game that's in front of you, and we did that close to 48 minutes.
You're obviously focused in game mode, but at the end, you know, when Bronny comes in, you hear the chants and everything. Do you allow yourself kind of to just switch into dad mode for a little bit and enjoy it?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It's had my wife sitting courtside, you know, and us being able to have that moment, you know, for our son. It was pretty cool. It's always been love and respect to, you know, the Brooklyn fans every time I come here, and for them to show that to my son, and, you know, and his development and the way he continues to, you know, develop his game. I thought it's a pride moment we would never forget for sure. For me and my wife, it was pretty cool.
LeBron, in 20 years, when people are going to talk about LeBron James, the man, and LeBron James, the athlete, what do you want this name and this legacy to stand for?
My legacy is my kids. You know, that's the most important. My kids, my community, my family. You know, that's all that matters to me. You know, the basketball, things of that nature, obviously, has given me an unbelievable platform to be able to do the things that I love to do and give me some opportunity to, you know, inspire the youth and things over the last, you know, 23 years, 2 decades plus. But, you know, for me personally, you know, my legacy is that, you know, is going to go through my kids, go through my community, and the things that I do to continue to inspire. So, you know, it will be talked through other folks and hopefully in a good way.
JJ told us that he thought around this time last year is when that team found its stride and was able to kind of get to another level for the remainder of the season. Have you seen any signs from this year's group that perhaps there's a sustainable success around the corner and maybe some of those building blocks they were shown on this road trip?
Just want to get healthy. We want to get healthy, and tonight was pretty much the first time we had, you know, everybody in the lineup, you know, and everybody healthy. Obviously, we're still missing our rook. Our rook is still coming back, but you know, we're getting close to healthy, and we'll see what happens.
LeBron, at 41, you just played all 8 games on an 8-game road trip. You talked Cleveland about being in the moment, and it felt like on this trip there were a handful of kind of moments you'll carry with you. What were some of the things that stood out just about these past 8 games, and whether it be going back home or the Garden or any of that stuff that you think you'll carry with you?
I mean, I'll look back on it, you know, when I'm done playing, and you know, my last, you know, it's just, you know, one of the second to last or third to last games in Cleveland. I remember that moment, just being out, obviously Bronny getting that moment too in Cleveland. Obviously the moment tonight, being in the Garden is always special. You know, there's no way to you know, shy away from that. You know, it's been a great road trip. It's been cold as hell. I know that. I remember that more than anything. But you know, we played some good basketball, and then for me to be able, like I said, enjoy these moments, for him to be able to get into a lot of these games and play the way he's been playing, it's pretty cool for me.
You had to navigate so many trade deadlines with this team being on this road trip, the whole roster. Like, how did you feel like the group came together over the course of these 2 weeks? You know, not even thinking about that.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we're all professionals. We're all professionals. We got a job to do, no matter what's going on, no matter what the outside noise is talking about. You know, we come together, we prepare, you know, for each and every game, and we go out and try to help each other, and that's, you know, that's what we've been doing.